I'm watching. I'm watching. Haha. Hello.
Hopefully some people join us. Gosh, my hair is really long right now.
I'm the
Um,
hairdresser.
but we're just going to go for a drive. We're here in Oceanside, California, and we're at Mission Del Rey,
No, the
San Luis
San
Rey.
Luis Rey mission, I think. Founded in 1798 or something. I don't. Are we public? Did we do this right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you are not watching this live, it's
Oh,
fine. You can still watch post the live stream. We're just
well,
but
if they heard you say that, they'd be watching it. So.
no. I mean, like they don't. Like
Oh, you don't have
sometimes
to stay and watch.
no. What I'm saying is like sometimes I'll click on a live stream like, oh, it's actually not live, and then I'm like, I don't want to watch it. But we're not doing anything that needs to be live. We're just gonna go
Oh,
for a
yeah.
drive, update you guys.
Wait, can I flip the camera and show you guys?
Yeah.
We're gonna try this. So
Yeah.
this is the mission. There's a little bit of camera mount and dirty windshield in the way, but this is where we're starting. It is 70 degrees here in San Diego. We're in Oceanside, so the mission is like North San Diego, and there's their Christmas tree. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everyone who celebrates. Really weird. There's palm trees. Hi, hello, Jatavius. So nice to see you here. Check out these palm trees and Christmas trees. It's really, really odd for us. The mission is really beautiful. It's been here for a couple hundred years, and you can come tour the place, and the architecture is amazing. Disney filmed the original Zorro.
Oh wow.
No way. Thank you, Stefan, for that delicious tidbit. That's amazing. Did
That's
we
really
watch
cool.
that the other day?
We and if
I'm
you
gonna switch now.
are
No, wait. Sorry.
hold on, if
Okay.
you're wondering why we don't know this area and all this stuff that well, it's because we're new to Oceanside, but we're not visiting. We just moved here, so like
Yeah.
one of the biggest updates, one of the reasons why we haven't been making or editing videos much lately is because we've been in the process of moving out here, and we closed on the house at the end of October. We moved some stuff out in November, but then we made the final big move with the moving truck December 3rd through December 3rd, and then we flew out here on December 10th. So it's been like crazy busy. The house is in complete chaos. We haven't.
We're in chaos.
We're in chaos. It's been a lot of fun. We're very excited. We didn't want to rub it in, but when Colorado was like negative 18 degrees, it was sort of nice that it was 65 here. So we're really excited to be out here, and we're hoping this opens up the fact that we can make lots more content now.
Yeah, and I do want to preface this. So, I'm currently actually the Pit Stop Diners a few blocks west. Ooh, Stefan's got some really good info. Local favorite with classic cars.
Ooh.
Is that in Escondido? I feel like I heard of that.
What's west?
I love those. Give us all the
Must
goods.
be in Oceanside still.
I guess so, yeah. So my family, my dad and my sister have been here for 10 years in San Diego. I've been wanting to move here. I'm from Cape Town, South Africa, so it's very much the same climate. And I'm actually currently in a wheelchair. I'm having some leg problems. If you don't know, I'm an amputee. So it's been a dream to be in a climate where I don't have to worry about slipping or dealing with ice and snow and muddy stuff when you're in a wheelchair and everything like that. So it wasn't impulsive. This has been like a decade in the making, and but then the actual culmination of it was really, really quick. Like we came out for Fully Charged live, and that's when it all sort of happened. Speaking of which, we're just editing that footage.
Yeah, that shows you how far behind we are.
Yeah.
But yeah, and as I was saying, is like hopefully we'll make lots more content, or to give us some more opportunities, because in Colorado, we're not the cold weather driving and loving people. Part of it is because it can be hard to get around as an amputee with Liv in the snow and ice. So a lot of times we just hunker down.
Yeah.
And I don't like taking the car out when it's really, really messy outside. But here we can make videos all year round, and we're hoping to expand into e-bikes because we're right next to a bike trail that goes from near our neighborhood all the way down to the beach.
Basically, somewhere in the same route that we're driving right now. We're driving to the beach, by the way. Where we are located, it's beautiful and sunny here, but it's actually supposed to be quite foggy by the coast. Hi, Bob. So nice to see you. Oh, conks out. Okay, Ammo Troop, I was trying to figure out what you were asking. You said when he rolls the window down, his car conks out. Have you heard of that happening?
No, that's not good.
That is not good. Crowdsourcing, if you guys have heard of that happening at all, we'll investigate a little bit. Getting some.
And there's
some
a noisy
warm...
Mustang.
There's a noisy Mustang. It's not us. We're getting some warm weather jealousy. I feel you guys, and I wish you could all come stay. Bob is freezing. It's negative. Oh yeah, it was negative 15. I know now it's like 40 or something, right?
Yeah. So we're excited, and like I said, we're not trying to rub it in, but we're like, yay, we can go and explore, and we have the wheelchair in the back, so it's like we can pull the wheelchair out. Liv can use it, and it's not like this muddy, dirty thing that she has to touch and I have to touch, and so now it's like, yeah, we can go down to the coast, although you can't really use it in the sand.
No, but it's funny. I've just recently obviously thought about, like, there must be sand wheelchairs and sand crutches. I think Ammo Troop was trying to tell a joke and I totally butchered it. Sorry.
Yeah. By the way, just so you know, as I mentioned, we're way behind on videos. We still have our return road trip video from San Diego back to Denver. We still have a video from Denver to Albuquerque to Phoenix to San Diego, which we'll probably do in like 3.
And yeah, we decided to take a different route on the trip where we took Lucifer out here to San Diego. And obviously we have our return trip in October. If you guys remember, the trip out here that we last detailed was when we had turtle mode trouble, everything like that.
Yeah.
So we really, really have to catch up. If you see videos coming out that are strange weather, like you remember that nice warm weather back in Colorado in the summer, it's pretty much...
Yes, I honked at somebody.
He honked.
Like, come on.
And shall we flip around? We can show you our drive, if I can do this. Oh, did I? Okay. Oh, it doesn't look that pretty.
We'll get to the coast and then
we'll
it'll
get to
pretty.
the coast. But this is us driving on the 76 in San Diego. Hi, Randy. Merry Christmas.
I'm trying to think what other videos. I got a car scanner video, a video with some products from T-Wraps, which is some paint protection for the Mach-E. I think we have some wireless charging stuff coming out. We're excited because in about a week we're hoping that we're going to head to CES.
Oh yeah, so sorry. We should preface. Feels weird to say this, but we have COVID right now. He actually just tested negative. I'm still testing positive. It feels weird to say because it's like, oh, we have COVID and we're talking to you guys, but fortunately you can't catch it. So
yeah, and we're trying to make sure and plan, like, because we've been quarantining the whole week, which sort of drove us nuts because it's like, yay, we're here and now we can't go out. But yeah, we both tested positive for COVID on Monday. And then now it's like, okay, we'll sort of just go out and explore, but make sure, flip the view. Ooh, we're getting to the coast. And all of a sudden, you can see the fog layer.
Oh yeah, can you guys see that? And I'm scared to. I know I was gonna rotate. Yeah, you can literally see that. We're just gonna go into this wall of gloom. It's really strange.
But yeah, so it is what it is.
It's pixelating. Sorry, Bob. Hope it smooths out soon.
It should get better as we get down into Oceanside. But yeah. We are excited that we are hopefully getting over this and then we can go do more things.
Yes, and we are open to suggestions and requests if you guys have anything. Randy is really enjoying his Mach-E, especially the hands-free driving. So
yeah.
Blue Cruise is awesome.
You can see like cloudy, foggy.
Yeah, you can pretend that it's cold and snowy.
And I'm not even sure where we're actually driving.
I think we'll go down to Encinitas on the 101, right?
Yeah, we'll just stay on the coast highway, and then at some point I'll actually go over to the coast.
Unless anyone has a request, and we can drive around. Pretty blue.
But there's a mural we love.
Oh, yeah. By the way, so Oceanside, it's sort of up and coming more so. Wow, there's barbecue on the street. I wish we could get out the car, but we can't. But they have had a big mural project. So if you're in San Diego, in the San Diego area, there are tons of great murals here. And they're like right off the parking lot. So you can take photos with them.
And so the beach is just basically 3 blocks that to the right.
Yeah.
We'll make our way that way. There's not too much to see right now because of the fog, but we'll try to get over there. But this is downtown Oceanside, which is really neat and up and coming.
Yeah.
It's right next to Camp Pendleton. So for years it was just known as like a military town. But now I think, just as everything else, it's like it's becoming, I wouldn't say gentrified, but like people are renovating stuff, updating stuff, lots of neat shops.
And we have a question. Ooh, that looked like an old tavern. Does one pedal driving anti-lock as you're braking, specifically driving in the snow?
Yeah. So basically, the anti-lock sensors, like if it's doing regen and the wheels lock up, it will understand that the wheels have locked up and will do the same thing. Anti-lock brakes is just pulsing the regen/brake. So yeah, it'll do the same thing, even with one pedal on. I found when we were in Colorado, I didn't like heavy regen in the ice and snow, so I did keep regen on just because it's like I'm used to it and didn't want to turn it off completely. But I would switch to whisper mode because the gas pedal, the acceleration pedal. Oh, that was a nice '65 Mustang. The acceleration pedal is a little bit less sensitive, as well as the regen is less, and the brake pedal is maybe a little bit less sensitive.
And by the way, Stefan is giving more gems and says the house from Top Gun is to the right of us.
Yep.
And we've actually been there. I was gonna flip it around, but yeah, just imagine to the right of us the little sweet house from Top Gun that
Kelly McGillis.
But what's her character's name?
Charlie.
Charlie. That Charlie lives in. That is down by the coast. It's actually surrounded by a really fancy hotel and some beautiful restaurants. And it's a sweet little pie shop. And we actually, yesterday was our first day, like getting out, post-quarantine. We were still quarantining, but we drove by there just to look. And the line was crazy. Like everyone was getting some Christmas pie. It looks really popular.
And it's directly across from the Oceanside Pier now, which wasn't the original location, but it's been saved by relocating it and making it into a tourist attraction. And a replica of Tom Cruise's motorcycle from Top Gun is sitting out front, and it's literally like you can hop on it and get your photo. So I think it's neat. It's like it's not just like there and like don't touch. It's like hop on and get your photo.
It's super cute. Yeah. Hi, Murchie. I don't know if you guys saw, we did a video with him. He's actually just up the road in LA, right? Hopefully he's still there. Since we're at a traffic light, I'll flip it around. Look at me pressing buttons. Hello. I think this is quite nice, seeing the city and everything. Do you guys like this? Like seeing what it looks like and all the quaint little stores? I would imagine so.
Yeah. We can make it about the Mach-E. We're driving around in the Mach-E.
In the Mach-E. I know.
Oh, this is actually, wait till this merges, and then I'll turn on, not Blue Cruise, but I'll turn on Intelligent Cruise Control.
Okay. And by the way, Murchie's in Chicago right now, so he's freezing.
So,
should I face forwards or you?
We can face both.
Don't know how that works.
Just leave it on here for now, and then we'll switch it. So I'm turning on lane centering and see if it detects. It should be able to detect this. It's not. Never mind. But at some point, this will work. So a lot of people think like there it goes.
Haha.
The intelligent cruise control, Blue Cruise, that type of stuff. Blue Cruise only works on certain highways, but the intelligent cruise control with lane centering will still work on roads like this.
And when he says this, I will try to flip around. Oh, no. Oh,
There we go.
hey.
So now you can see, I mean, I know we're not centered completely on it, and it just sort of canceled on me, but now it's slowing me down because there's traffic ahead. So you can actually run cruise control, intelligent cruise control, even on, crazy little streets like this. Not crazy, but little urban streets. Oh, and it's going to accelerate for me. I thought I was going to have to hit the gas a little bit or hit resume. But it will not stop at stop signs, and you got to be aware of that. It will not stop at. Oh, there's a Mach-E in front of us.
Oh my gosh!
Can you see
guys
that?
see
Here.
that? I can turn the camera. I'm gonna try to do this and not break it. Can I do it? Oh no, I can't.
Nah, it's a space flight.
Your son is watching the live stream, so that the live stream is happening. Just
Cool.
so you know. Oh, space white looks amazing in fog.
Yeah, it does.
Wow.
I saw somebody, they posted on Facebook the other day, and they're like, oh, you can see the tail light. They said,
I'm too scared to
today I learned that space white is white until you park next to another white car, and then you can tell it's a light gray blue.
It was next to a white car here. By the way, Lori says happy holidays. Happy holidays, Lori.
So, and they're loud people, and then people are looking at us. They can now see that we're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like, why do they have a camera up
Oh, please.
doing a live
It's
stream?
in SoCal. Doesn't everyone do that stuff here?
Yeah. Here's another cool mural coming up on the right, just after Circle K.
I love this one.
Yeah, it's neat. When we first got our Mach-E, actually it was the press car Mach-E that we got from Ford for 2 days. We went and did a mural hunt in Rhino area of Denver, and I said that, like, once we have our Mach-E for good, and we should start this thing of like Mach-E mural Mondays or something like that, and just
or Mach-E mural meetup with mochas.
But just to go out and find murals and pose the car in front of it.
Yeah, I love mural hunting. We did a little mural stop with Murchie. We were just driving around, and we like pulled off the road.
I'm surprised you didn't. There's another surf one on the wall. And then now you can see the fog. We're getting a little bit closer to the coast.
Is that the ocean? No.
Yeah, well, the lagoon. We're crossing into Carlsbad here. And this is the
that was fun, Murchie.
I forget what lagoon this is.
Ammo Trip, do you mean YouTube on the Mach-E, or are you making jokes again? I don't know what lagoon this is. Isn't this where we stayed? We have some family friends near here.
No, it's a different one. Ooh, a roundabout.
You could not tell where we are right now. This is very murky. Lori, we're really loving the temperatures, but I've been in a wheelchair for 2 weeks, and we have COVID, so we have not really experienced much of SoCal other than just being in the house in quarantine. Stefan, Carlsbad Lagoon, fresh water for now. Is that, where were the oysters?
That's further down south.
Oh, okay. I'm all turned around. I feel like Stefan needs to be like the tour guide.
The tour guide.
Right now.
Well, we have to do a Mach-E meetup again.
Oh, yeah.
Well, not next. Selling companies that are displayed at CES. We're trying to stick to EVs, ADAS companies, driver's assistance companies, but there are a ton of EV charging related companies. There's also Lightyear Zero that we're going to try to check out, which is a solar powered EV. We supposedly have some new they're going to talk about there, but then of course there's also the Google and LG and Samsung and Sony, which I love tech, so I'm super excited.
I know, me too, and we're trying not to like get over excited about all the tech because there's so much stuff. Lori, thank you so much. It is not -5 out here. Appreciate the kind words.
It was 70 as we were getting into or leaving our area, and now it's 57. So it's cold, right?
Yeah,
we're still getting used to the like microclimates because it's so much of a difference just a few miles inland. It looks really gray
Yeah.
today.
I mean, well, you saw. We'll flip when it's interesting, but are we connected?
Yay!
Yay.
We're getting out of this area. I'm surprised
Yeah.
there's no coverage here because
We got 2 bars, but sorry guys, stick with us. We'll learn. Yeah. Bob says SoCal needs better coverage. So we'll learn where the good coverage is. Oh, there's like art on the
yeah. I hope you guys can village. We just through. And there's
lots of people.
and people running across the street barefoot in shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now
There's ocean. Can you
here's
see?
the ocean,
It's
but you can't see
beautiful.
it. It's so foggy.
I'm not gonna subject you guys to that much.
Oh wait,
What?
we might get at least some palm trees or something.
But they could look at your beautiful face.
No.
Okay, yeah. So CES, Consumer Electronics Show. It's our first time going. We're going as media. If there's anything that you guys are interested in, feel free to let us know, and we will share info on it. Try document stuff. Try anything to look at you, but no.
No, it's just
Shall
gray,
I flip
gray,
now?
gray.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
And
It. There we go.
and
Oh my.
somebody who's looking for parking and not using a blinker to let us know.
It's rude. So, yes, we're going to CES, Murchie. We got media passes. Last year at CES, we actually attended virtually, like literally sitting in a little filming area that we had in our old house in Colorado. And like Sony announced 2 electric vehicle concepts. There was so much interesting stuff, and we're really psyched to go now. Don't know how it's gonna be, like wheelchairly, how accessibly, all that, but we want to go. We're excited to go. Murchie, I encourage you, if you, obviously you're in Chicago, so but if you somehow back and can try get a media pass, I know
it was
you take some
actually
amazing footage.
difficult for this one.
It was difficult.
Some of the other things is like we're going to try to go to the San Diego Auto Show, which of course is a small one. Media.
Hi, Frank from Germany.
CES, we had to apply, and then they actually rejected us initially, and we had to send them more stats about the YouTube channel to get in.
Mach-E? Mach-E!
Oh, there's a Mach-E.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I'm
somebody
facing the wrong direction. I got too excited. But I saw it first. I never see it first. Patrick always sees it first, even though he's driving. I guess you're allowed.
What else? Yeah.
That was a Star White Mach-E.
Have you guys seen
Yes,
Vapor
absolutely.
Blue? What?
Sorry, Lori's going to try come to Fully Charged next year in San Diego.
Oh, yeah.
We will definitely make it a priority there. To our left, we have the Oyster Farms. I feel like I need to indicate that.
Yeah, by the way, Fully Charged next year will be in San Diego in September, and it's at Del Mar Fairgrounds, I believe.
We have to be.
Which we are going to try our best to be more involved this year than last year. We'll try to coordinate. Last year was absolutely fantastic. Not last year, earlier this year.
By the way, that video will be coming out soonish. Soon? Very soon. If you're interested in the video on Fully Charged, Patrick was an expert panelist along with Misco Electric and EV Revolution show, a whole bunch of other people. It was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, so, I don't know what we'll do.
Lori says October 27th, 28th. Hopefully we can do it. Yeah.
I thought it was earlier. Huh.
But
I know it's at Del Mar Fairgrounds, which is better. Last year it was at the Convention Center, which wasn't the best. I think this will be a better location, and we'll try to coordinate. Go ahead and flip.
And I'm going to flip the camera because where are we?
Well, we left Carlsbad.
So we're in Leucadia?
You get in Leucadia, Encinitas.
Yeah, so this is it's a fancy area.
And I would go down to the beach again, but you can't.
You really can't see anything.
Not going to matter.
Really interesting houses.
Actually, we're going to go by it again.
All the surfers.
Oh, no, we're still Carlsbad.
Are we really?
Because we're close to where your dad lives.
If you guys watch Grace and Frankie, I always think of that show when we come by this area. To the left of us, which you obviously can't see right now, there are some really big houses and tons of people on the beach. They're just invisible.
Yeah, the parking is a bit packed right now.
Yeah. Murchie's gonna be back January 4th. Cool.
And that's
Pardon
the
me.
ocean. Oh,
You can't see. Well,
It doesn't matter. It's nothing.
here's very cool though how many bike lanes there are here. Those people are totally checking out the car. I don't blame them. We're definitely sussing out places to come take photos though. Maybe do some Mach-E meetups with beautiful views. But there are bike lanes everywhere, places to hike and stuff. It's not at all always foggy here. San Diego has this thing, it's May gray and June gloom, which, yeah, is normally their foggy time, but it's not always foggy. It's just winter, I guess. I don't know. We're new. I don't know any of this stuff. But it's not cold fog. It's really strange. It is
and you go
colder.
like 3 miles that way and it's sunny. So.
And we'll probably dip back inland.
I just thought it
There are
might be
people out there. I see them walking.
a bit less foggy down this south.
Oh my gosh, this is actually a bit scary.
It's not bad.
I'm scared. Are you guys scared? This is crazy fog.
Yeah,
it's like
lifeguard tower.
Lifeguard tower. It's like it's the same. It's basically the same temperature as you guys, Bob. 50 degrees in Sheridan. What's the horror movie? The Mist. Yeah, it's like that. October 26th to 29th, which is Lori's birthday weekend.
Oh,
so,
awesome.
yeah.
I hope you could make it, Lori. That would be so cool to meet
That
you
would be
finally.
amazing. And hopefully we can be here.
Why would we not?
Itch.io. Halloween.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, Stefan. So, Stefan, I assume you're here. Yeah, I would love it if you have any info on this type of weather and how common it is. They do have June gloom and May gray, but this is different. Yeah, I guess that's just like a bit overcast. We have a Santa cyclist.
With a grinch on the back.
Oh, that was adorable. That was really cute. That's how you do Christmas in San Diego, I guess. Wow. So, Stefan, does this happen often? Is this unusual? Is this like San Diego version of a white Christmas? Is that what this is?
Yeah, that's funny.
I think so. There's a Tesla next to us. By the way, there are tons and tons and tons of white Teslas. Oh,
Yeah,
I hope their copyright music isn't too
Yeah.
loud.
No.
Look at that campground. Let's go with that. The white Christmas. I like it.
Yeah,
San
that's
Diego
good enough
white
for me.
Christmas. Where's the surfer guy? Isn't there a surfer statue?
Is it this one or I don't know if it's this one. I can't
also
remember.
don't know. There's like a little
I
surfer
thought it was further
statue.
south.
It might be further south, but like he gets decorated.
Because this is Carlsbad.
It is,
It's
well,
not Carlsbad.
I thought, is it Encinitas?
Encinitas.
He has a name that always sounds like it could be an offensive word, so I don't want to say it. Right? Doesn't it sound
I
offensive?
don't know.
Farther south? Okay.
Yeah.
You have to remind me what he's called, Stefan. He's on it. He knows all this stuff. But he gets decorated like, I think when the different kids graduate. Cardiff Kook. Yeah, doesn't that sound rude? Is it just me?
Yeah. By the way, if you guys are in this area,
Cardiff.
we're going to do Mach-E meetups, of course, out here, but non-Mach-E related. Goldfish is playing February 10th. Yeah, February 10th at
Belly Up,
Belly Up.
Solana Beach, which is also just down the road, really. Kook is surfer for left-footed, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's not insulting.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. So anyways, I'm curious if he's decorated for Christmas. Like,
I don't know if we'll go that far.
We might not.
I might head back. I need some sun.
I know. Yeah, so if you're in the area, Belly Up Solana is supposed to be really cool. There's also Belly Up Aspen that we've never gone to because this is much closer. That guy's having a hard time getting that. But we're excited.
Yeah, and I'm excited to get some more videos made.
Yes.
trying to think-
Merry Christmas, Gary.
What else
From
do we have to
Kentucky.
edit? Oh, we have some like Mach-E setup stuff. If you have questions that you want us to answer or do in-depth videos, just like let us know, make comments, send us an email or whatever.
We also, we're still going to try, we want to stay connected with all of our Colorado community, including the Rocky Mountain Auto Press community out there. We are still members of the Auto Press community out there. It's basically you pay and then you become a member of the community. It's vibrating so much. I hope it's okay. And like one of the perks was earlier this year we got to do a drive, a drive day. Huh?
I was going to
miss
turn.
your turn?
I was going to turn there, but
we got to drive a bunch of cars, the GV60, Kia EV6, other things that I completely forget. But we have some videos that we still have to edit of that. But there's also the Colorado Auto Show.
E-bikes.
Ooh, e-bikes. Blink. Now, are we in Leucadia now?
Leucadia,
we are in
yeah.
Leucadia now. So yeah, this next year, I mean, I guess we can. Oh, there's sunshine to the left of us that you guys can't see. So next year, there's the Colorado Auto Show. Hopefully, we're going to go back for that as well.
In April.
And obviously fully charged in October.
They're trying to set up some really cool EV test drives. I won't give it away, but hopefully that'll be really awesome. And it's just going to be a unique setup if they, whoops,
Ooh,
speed hump.
Is that, and I think we're actually near my sister's house.
Yeah.
So cool. Look at those little dogs.
Yeah, I thought it might be a little bit sunnier down here.
It
I
is.
still think that if we go to the coast, it won't be.
Probably not. But this is Leucadia. It's a really lovely little area. The beach is still to our right. There's a snowman on that building. Great mural. That's a really good mural.
We took a photo with that one because we walked down here.
We did, but not with the Mach-E.
Fish 101.
Oh my gosh. I cannot wait until we test negative for COVID and we can go and get fish and chips.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for that. Oh, this is so pretty.
Should I try to go? I don't know how.
What do you guys, we could ask what people
I'm going to try to
see.
go down.
Go down to the ocean? I don't think we can see because it's on the cliff.
Is it?
Yeah.
We might be able to.
We'll take you down a little street. Well, we can see what it looks like over the cliff and turn around. You guys are coming for an exploration. Very sweet.
And I know there's houses in the way here, so. But
yeah.
I just wanted to see how. Like, can we get down anywhere where we can see beach?
Yeah.
Oh. There we go.
Can you? Oh, you can hear us. Hopefully.
Okay.
Okay, so there's no coverage by the water, but you can't see it anyways. Can you?
No.
We'll go back to the 101. Yeah, it looks like we are breaking a little bit, so stick with us. I see 2 bars. 2 bars. We have not had 3 bars this whole time, so I guess T-Mobile out here is not the best. If you are out here, Stefan, what is your mobile provider? Out of interest. So back on the 101, hopefully you guys can see us. So part of being out here, by the way, we had a 240 and a level 2 charger in our garage in our old place.
Oh yeah.
We've been living basically in my mom's house for 7 months. So we've just been charging level 1. So now that we are in our final spot, we need to get level 2 charging installed. We also need to get solar installed because electricity out here is crazy expensive. But we're really curious anyways, just curious about the process and also about becoming less grid dependent personally. I'm excited and curious about that. So that's stuff that we're going to be sharing. We're deep in the research. If you are in Southern California, they're actually switching some of the, what do you call it?
The net metering rules?
Net metering, yeah.
Basically, it's almost like now, in simple terms, it's almost like a 1-for-1. So when you make too much solar energy during the day, you get 1 credit. And then when you need energy from the grid, you use a credit to get the same amount of energy back, roughly. And the new rules, it's almost like 4 to 1. So you give them like 1 kilowatt hour, but then you only get back like 0.25 kilowatt hours. So there's a huge disincentive to overproduce and sell it. And I think it's going to make battery installs way more popular. And the interesting thing is, the way that it works is like if you get in now before the deadline, you lock yourself in for the next 20 years unless they somehow,
And they could change it.
they could change it.
Like Stefan said, you have 3 months. Basically, it's April 23rd. Is that it?
Something in April. We're just calling all of the local installers, and there's so many out here because it's so popular. So we're trying to figure out what size system. We don't have AC at our place. We don't know if we'll want AC because the temperatures are maybe moderate enough.
But I'm a bit of a princess.
But we do have an EV.
You might want it.
Here's something interesting for people that are installing solar.
And I'm gonna flip and show you how pretty this is.
And dealing with solar installers, they want to know how many miles we drive per year, and I get what they want to figure out is like how much charging are they going to have to add to the system for the whole year. And for us, like I was trying to explain, is like, well, we work from home, so we drive this many miles local, and then we do probably equivalent number of miles on road trips. And the installer's like, yeah, what it doesn't matter, like just how many miles. It's like, no, it does matter, because when you're on a road trip, you're not charging from your home solar system. And he's like, what do you mean? Why wouldn't you be? I was like, because like if you drive to Vegas, you're charging in Vegas, not from your home solar system. So once that clicked in, he got it. But now, like, underestimate how many miles. Then people are like, that's all you drive per year? And I'm like, just ignore what your feelings are and give us a smaller system. But with room for growth.
And I just flipped this around. With the angle of the camera, you may not be able to see, but we are just entering Encinitas. And Encinitas, it's one of my favorite areas in San Diego. Not like I've explored that much.
There's a meditation garden coming up.
There's a meditation garden. It's free to enter. And donation, yeah. But it is absolutely gorgeous. Just beautiful and tranquil. And obviously, you can tell the area is just really sweet and quaint and expensive, but lovely.
And we're going to get down to the beach again. And I think it might be sunny enough where we can see.
Oh, we have 5 bars. Wow.
We got to move here.
Crystal clear right now. I know. By the way, Lori says to talk to her before we do solar. She has lots of good tips.
Oh, good.
Absolutely would love to. Thank you so much for volunteering that.
It's really exciting just talking to people already about the potential, and based off of, it's sort of funny because like they want to see your utility bill for the past year. And I have to explain, it's like we have a utility bill for 10 days, basically, because we just moved in. But trying to figure out, like, well, how will our energy usage look here compared to Colorado? There's a Rivian coming up.
Can we see it?
I don't think so.
I'm, like, so tempted to move the camera and show you guys more, but then I'm scared I'll break it.
Yeah, the mount that we have is not great. Oh, and right behind it, it's a Taycan.
No way!
Yeah,
just envision how
just
cool
envision
that
it's a green Rivian and a white Taycan.
It looks amazing. Wait, why am I showing you cars? Well, maybe we'll see them as they pass by,
yeah,
right?
I'll duck down.
Yeah, danger.
So you can see it.
Rivian, I think
Oh, no, it's a black Rivian.
They're so cute. Ooh, there it goes. Amazing. And a Taycan. I think they're so cute looking at them from the front. Just the little hippo eyes, hungry hippos. So Stefan said they didn't care about the EV, they just wanted the actual usage from STG&E. Yeah, that's probably that as well. So, by the way, don't know if you guys know what my old car was.
Yeah.
My 98 RAV4 that I've had for like close to 2 decades, I had to sell. I sold it for $500 to a kid. It's his first car, and he's gonna love it, and I'm very glad for him. But the check engine light had been on for like 15 years, so that meant that it would not pass emissions here in San Diego, in California. Jace, not the Jace that we know, says that he's jealous, or they're jealous of the weather there.
And there's a Rivian
I
Park.
feel you. I don't blame you.
Oh, you
It's
should have flipped it.
pretty amazing. I should have flipped it. There's a Rivian. That was a weird color. Was that white?
It's
It's like space
sort
white.
of a space
Yeah.
light. Flip it
Should I
now.
flip it? Ah.
We're gonna go past the
The kook, right? No.
the meditation garden.
Oh, it's very beautiful, even on the outside. There's another Santa. I really like when people are dressed up in any way. There's a beautiful mural. I don't think you can see. Oh, by the way, Bob has a question about the Autel EV charger. We will definitely try to get our hands on that and give you tips, info, opinion.
Yeah, that's the one that we had that I sent
with
away.
in-body holster. Is that what we had? Okay.
We had the external holster on the one. Our new favorite is Emporia.
And here is the meditation guide.
And we did a video on that. Go, if you're going to go.
Emporia, they're actually a Colorado company. We also have another video. Yeah, of course, Bob. We have another video coming out in the future where we interviewed the CEO.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're really dedicated to just expanding in energy management and whole home stuff.
Yeah, one of the things I really like about them is because we've looked at some different chargers. Some are just like a Chinese company that wants to sell their US. Others are, there's a Mach-E.
Oh my gosh.
Black.
Hi. I waved at them.
The companies that are in the automotive industry and then expanding into EV chargers. So like they make test equipment and stuff for cars. That's the meditation garden that we went by. Sorry.
Oh no, I said it.
And then
Can I flip it, or are we gonna see the kook?
No, not yet.
Okay.
We're by the beach. And then there's like ChargePoint and Electrify America that and Blink, like they have charging networks, but then they also make chargers, which is I sort of liked. But I like Emporia because they're all about home energy management. Home reasons why I like Emporia is like their whole business model is about efficient energy usage and optimizing your charging. And by that, what I mean is like it'll monitor your like charging rates inland.
Stick with us. We're gonna head inland and turn in here.
I thought we might hit the coast, but
yeah,
that seems to be just bad news.
You're learning with us where the bad coverage is. So there's the guy. There's the Cardiff kook.
Oh yeah.
The left-footed surfer. As we're coming up on this turn, it's on the right-hand side of the road. Yeah.
If these people will go.
He is not. Where is he? Tinsel. I don't know.
Yeah, some flags and whatever. We
missed the light, but we get to look at him. No, we can't.
No,
we can't see him.
He's right behind that pointy bush.
Pointy bush?
It's
a Seiko palm.
Yeah.
I know the stuff now, I think.
Oh, I can see the water over there.
I also see flashes of water. Hopefully we're back. Hopefully we're good. We have 2 bars. We're going to go inland and hopefully get better connection. So Lori said, by the way, that yes, their system is underpowered and they should have waited a year. So yeah, we're hearing that, like rather overestimate perhaps. Oh, and this is where it comes down to like the whole thing. I sold my car and I need a new car. So we are thinking we're going to go with the cheapest thing the cheapest thing on the market because we just bought a house, the Bolt. So we're likely going to go try get a Bolt. I mean, I have to have a car.
And we just missed an iPace went by.
Did we?
I love being in Southern California because it's like spying EVs is so easy. Of course, there's a million Teslas.
There are a million Teslas. By the way, we're at 6,300 miles on the GT now. So pretty much all of those are road trip, really.
Yeah.
Probably like 6,000 of them are road trip miles. Um, Now we are going a little more inland.
I'm gonna go back and then just get like on the 5 and head back toward
Elsewhere.
Oceanside. Blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
let's get out of this gloom and continue our tour. Bob says he wanted the I-Pace before he looked at all the other EVs.
I didn't ever test drive an I-Pace, but I really like the looks of it. I think I eliminated it because the cargo space isn't as good as we needed.
Yeah, honestly, the real big kicker was fitting my trike in, which we haven't even had to fit in much, but we will in the future.
At some point.
Gary's asking what the cost for navigation and Blue Cruise will be after the 3 years.
I believe it's going to be $200 a year, $600 for 3 years, and I'm not sure if they're going to force you to do like 3-year chunks or whatever, which I hope not, because like if you know your lease is coming up in a year, you don't want to spend $600 on it. But
You said $200 a year, 600 for 3 years.
yeah,
You would think there would be a deal on 3 years. It's
well
like,
that's what I'm saying is like yeah.
oh, that wording does make it sound like it has to be
I think
bundled.
yeah. Well, the initial cost I heard was $600 for 3 years, and then some people were like, it's only like a couple hundred a year, and I'm like, is it 200 per year, or you have to buy 3 years? Because that's a difference in planning out your budget. Like I got a $600 bill for this thing or whatever.
Yeah,
Um,
I would
and
hope
and for a
and
lot of
imagine
people, the main thing that you're gaining right now is just hands-free, but they are coming out with the lane change, the assisted lane change. Oh, there's an I-4.
And I'm gonna switch around a little just so you guys can see immediately the gloom is gone. Yeah, it's a bright day out here.
Yeah, lane change is coming to Blue Cruise, as well as the fact. Oh, there's a Mach-E. It's getting ready to see
Oh, nice!
rapid red.
Wow, we've seen so many. It's so cool. We should just
Yeah.
drive around and say hi to them. I want to give them fancy ponies.
I wonder if any of these people came to our meetup that we had.
Ooh, I almost hope not.
I almost want
'cause
to
then,
chase them.
Don't chase. Do not chase. Yeah, I hope not, because then they'll be like new friends. Bye, Mach-E. Have a nice time. Are we going? Oh, we go.
Yeah, I
we were
was-
following them. I was
No,
like, are you gonna chase them?
just looking to see where
Looking
I was
at the
going.
highway. I wish I could take the camera and show you guys.
The
stuff
other thing
before
coming with
school.
Blue Cruise is like if you are like going down I-5, like I'm getting ready to do, and a truck is sort of encroaching on your lane, the car will actually move to avoid it slightly. It won't like swerve out of the way, but it will avoid somebody coming in your lane.
Oh
Yay!
wow. Wee. And 60.
Yeah.
That is, I think, the ultimate 0 to 60. It's just highway on ramps, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry that we can't give you the full angle. There we go, a little.
There we go. It's a pretty day.
Yeah, but you see that fog? We're driving right towards it.
Yeah.
Hopefully we keep signal the whole time. We got 2 bars. Yes, Stefan, exactly. I want to try to get the Bolt while it still has the 7500, which is until March, right? Oh, wait,
Yeah.
should we
So.
flip? Oh, are you blue cruising?
Yeah, we're doing Blue Cruise.
Hey.
So, the new tax law is a bit crazy, and they haven't finished writing the rules. And the latest info is that they're going to do the rule proposal by March. And I don't know if they're going to be finished by March or they're going to do the proposal by March, proposed rule change. And that's for the part that says like how it's determined are the battery components made in the U.S. or from a country with a free trade agreement, the very complicated parts of this new law. And because those rules aren't in place, it just means all vehicles are exempt from that. They still have to meet the, they can't be over 80,000 for an SUV or over 55,000 for a sedan. You still have to be under a certain limit, but it means things like the Chevy Bolt, which some people think may not qualify due to the battery components coming from China. Until those rules are set, it may qualify for the full 7,500. So if you're considering things like the Bolt or the Mach-E even, that it may lose part of the tax credit once those rules are written. January to March is the time to buy.
So either when we come back from CES or even next week, if we test negative, we can go. When we drove around yesterday, we just drove around and went to look at the Chevy dealership, just like drive by it and look at what bolts they have there. I personally like, they have this little ice blue color, basically. I think that would look ice blue though.
We like blue.
Yeah, but not a deep blue, because what can be grabber blue? I think it's a really gorgeous blue. Wow, we are literally going right into the fog again. As you can see, it's a sunny day and it's about to get cold and gray again. They don't have Blue Cruise in the UK.
I thought you guys had some type of hands-free.
I thought so too.
I know you had the intelligent cruise control, but yeah, I guess it's only on whatever roads, but it's in U.S. and Canada, and not all of the U.S. It's not in Hawaii. Oh, actually, I think it is on Oahu.
Oh, cool.
Just
we
a
should
little
go.
bit.
Wow, and it's a great day again. All right, guess you're stuck looking at us. So Lori says that the Bolt is what she's settled on too. I haven't even driven it, but at the cost, the miles, and it'll be a city car, so
yeah.
It doesn't.
And actually, I'm going to say you guys should not get a Bolt until we get
ours. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and I'm sure we would want to drive it further, be able to drive it further, but for the most part, it'll be city driving, so the charging speed shouldn't matter too much. It might be tough, like if we take it to LA and then have to charge there or whatever. But
and to be honest, like we're interested in stuff like the Chevy Equinox, but they're just not out yet.
They're not out yet, and in all honesty, I've always been more interested in the most economical options. I prefer to drive used if possible, but the used market is crazy. And honestly, affordable EVs have not hit the used market yet. I think in the next couple of years, though, you're going to get some steals.
Well, a couple of things. One, I think the used car market is taking a nosedive right now, so maybe something could present itself in a couple of months. But we were talking about the Chevy Bolt, and there are some at the dealer for $28,000, and Liv goes, well, maybe what about a used one? And the used ones, like a 2019 Bolt with 30,000 miles, I saw one for like 18 or 19,000, and I'm like, if you add in the tax credits, it's basically the same price to get a brand new one. And I'm like, it's absolutely crazy right now.
Yeah.
But I hear that that's all changing. A friend of ours, Brandon Flash, with
it was EV Nomad.
Now he's just Brandon Flash.
YouTube. Yeah.
But he's been doing a great job of tracking like used Tesla prices for the Tesla Model 3, and they were always like mid to upper 30s that he was tracking, and then they've been going down and down and down, and he's starting to see just one or two below $30,000, which is pretty great for a Model 3, and we're all, those of us that are in the market hope all of that keeps going down, because that just helps us all out.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, we just need economical used vehicles, and it's definitely not been the case for a little bit, but that is a great situation if you are selling your car and want to buy something else, or snap up any of these.
So we're in Blue Cruise. It used to cancel if you hit the reverse.
Oh.
In this area, I don't know how well you can see it, but it's like, because they're doing construction, the lines are white with like orange on the sides. It used to always cancel in this section the last couple of times we were out here, but since I got on the freeway, I've been in Blue Cruise. Now, one thing that I do quite often with Blue Cruise is like I'll set my speed slightly less than what I want, and then I will, when we're in traffic like this, I'll moderate the speed up above that so that I'm going with the flow of traffic. When we're on, like here to Vegas, I'll just let Blue Cruise do it all. But this, it's like I want to speed up slightly faster, and of course it'll brake when it needs to brake. But you can use the accelerator and go faster than what Blue Cruise is set at.
Yeah, because traffic is going significantly faster than the speed limit at the moment. Jay says it tells him to put his hands back on the wheel, or their hands back on the wheel. So intelligent cruise control. Yeah, we have a. Is this Carlsbad?
Yeah. Yeah, and we stayed over there. And that for a lot of people, I mean, like that's not bad, and considering Blue Cruise is going to have the additional cost. I originally thought like I may just stick with that anyways, but I do like going hands-free.
ID4. I saw it first.
I know. I saw it, but I was talking.
That's a new game, right? The new road trip game is like pulling out the EVs that you see. Punch buggy? Like, should I punch them?
No.
Your hands on driving.
No.
Doesn't matter.
No. So yeah, this is our day, our Christmas Eve. This is as festive as we can get because we were supposed to go do a Christmas thing. Christmas cut because they're Jewish. With Liv's family, but they don't want us to come over.
Why? Just like one positive COVID test. No,
actually, it was 2.
3.
3.
We kept testing. Like, no, we definitely haven't. So very, very thankful that we did not get it badly, though. We both seem good. So.
Yeah, we did our day jobs, which luckily, like I wouldn't drive to an office or whatever. Yeah. But I didn't feel bad really at all, and we both worked. Liv was pretty rough on Tuesday or Wednesday.
Wednesday, Monday.
But overall, like having a home office makes it so that it was like we could do our normal job. COVID cleaning. I don't know what that is.
It's basically, you guys can see it, but it's a car advertising COVID cleaning. I mean, I guess, you want like a really good clean.
Yeah.
Debating if I should show you guys forwards. So Jace is asking if we had the update to watch YouTube on the Mach-E. We have,
and I tried it out
one time,
and then I'm like, I don't.
Do you guys use that a lot?
Yeah, it's very dependent on your car's cell phone coverage, and it's using AT&T network here in the U.S., which just doesn't seem to be that great. It seems to be laggy and whatnot. But to be honest, we're probably like the least likely to use the YouTube streaming because I think most people would use it while they're charging. And generally when we're out charging, we're filming. We're filming the charging session. We're filming talking to people.
I got to be honest though, I don't think we would use it anyways. Because one, I would be hula hooping, and two, we'd be on our phones. We're on our phones all the time. I'm tracking you guys on the phone.
and to be fair, I just have always thought that, but the Tesla Model Y that we rented, our favorite band, or one of our favorite bands, Goldfish, was actually doing a live stream that day. So we ended up tuning into the live stream in the car. We pulled over and watched it because we were out for the day. And it was sort of a neat feature to have, but
I think it's novel. Like some of those things, it's really fun initially because it's novel. Like watching YouTube on the Mach-E, playing the games on the Mach-E, for me at least. But we really appreciate hearing your input and your experiences because you might have children, you might have a different situation, all these things that we can't know about because someone explained to me that their kids might want to play while they're charging. So
how many people use the games?
Give them their phone. Or do your kids use the games?
Because I use the games and it was sort of literally a total of about 10 minutes.
Yeah, but you're a grown-up who doesn't game anyways.
I don't
like
game
you're not a
anyways.
gamer. Yeah.
No.
Are you a gamer? Do you Murchie? Isn't Murchie a gamer? Is Murchie still here? Although like I couldn't like just because you're a gamer, I don't know if you love the games because they're not like gamer games, right? They're like tic-tac-toe.
They're casual games.
Yeah.
The like Frogger like game was sort of fun.
I guess I haven't played them yet much.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't it be fun if you could play against other Mach-E's? That would be fun.
Yeah.
Should I flip around? We're going on the 76.
We're gonna head back
towards
to the
our
mission.
area. To the mission.
To the mission. Oh, that's sort of cool.
On a mission
Oh, by
to
the way,
mission.
so I think we may have our like when we get EVs to test out, or when we want to have fun. I don't know. I think I have a route for us to play around with that sort of is a little bit of freeway and a lot of curvy road, and then a great destination. And it's my name for it so far, or our name for it, is the Pie Run, because it would be from our area to Julian Pies, which are famous pies. We just had one for the first time like a week ago.
My sister brought a welcome pie.
Yeah. Delicious, delicious pies. So I think that could be cool either to do like Mach-E meetups there, or we're hoping to get some like press EVs where we get to test them out for a couple of days. And it would be neat because it's about 50 miles from our area. So that would be like 50 miles there, 50 miles back. We could sort of track efficiency, not do a total like 100 to empty type thing, but could just sort of get an idea of like efficiency of normal usage. Test out the driver assistance systems on the freeway, and then the fun, the curvy, and then the deliciousness of the pies.
The pie.
So, and then maybe each time we get a different pie or something. I don't know. I know they have apple pie. Who knows if they have other? I'm assuming other drives that you know of in the San Diego area. I think we did the Ortega Highway. I think that's what it's called. We checked that out. We did an Audi event in September and actually drove on the 76 and then Temecula, Fallbrook.
There's some really interesting landscape here. It's very different to Colorado. We spend a lot of time driving in Colorado and it's really, really beautiful. But it's exciting to see these different landscapes. There's vineyards, a lot of vineyards, and it's very hilly. If you can see, there's a hill. There's a hill. There are lots of random hills here, which we're not at all used to in Colorado because it's just very flat, and then there are mountains, and the mountains are like hella mountains, right? But there's nothing like those hills here. And there are definitely these little microclimates, probably because of the hilliness, I guess, and like having these valleys and the coast. But this is a part of Oceanside. We're technically like northeast Oceanside, so pretty far inland. So you get a totally different climate out here. Gary plans on using the phone hotspot when he's charging. Be an interesting thing to crowdsource. Like, what do you do while you're charging? Where are we going?
We're just going places. I did want to.
Oh, a mural.
Yeah, this mural is the one I want to take a photo with. So.
Oh, we have to like pull up in the street. I wish I could show you guys. It's really pretty. It's
we
like
won't do
wave.
it now because we're live streaming and you're in a wheelchair. But
yeah, there's that. But you can turn around. There's also like.
There, you can see it in the.
Well, if you turn around,
stream.
Oh, go the other way.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah. I was going to go down to this road, but we can keep going back and forth.
We're mural hunting, and you're coming with us.
Palomar Automotive smog check. We don't have to worry about that.
Oh my gosh, and all the stuff with the Chevy Bolt now, by the way, amounts to we need to have enough solar to cover 2 EVs, and.
But not really. Flip it.
Oh, flip it. No, don't we? Okay. Can you see that? Look, no.
No, I'm gonna go that way.
Look at that.
That's the mural.
A great mural.
We'll get the Mach-E. Oh.
What? Oh my gosh. Wouldn't it be cool if we planned this? We did not plan this. How cool is that? Ridiculous. Whose Mach-E is this? Who
Model
left
maker.
this here? Model maker?
Their license plate is
Who
model
are
maker.
they? What do they do? We're just circling them in the parking lot if they're in here somewhere.
There's
Like,
a
what is going
CrossFit.
on? Maybe they're a CrossFitter. Ballast CrossFit. I love CrossFit. Model maker, beautiful rapid red.
So,
oh gosh.
And this is something that I didn't think about until I was talking to the EV
Ganu's cousin.
person,
EV
or not
person?
EV person, the solar person, in regards to having 2 EVs and how big to make the solar system. For us, because we both work from home, it's not like we're commuting in 2 different directions.
It separately.
And when we go out, a lot of times we're together.
That's what you think. I'm going to take my Bolt, go on a joyride.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's like they're looking for typical usage scenarios, and if you have 2 EVs, it's like, oh well, you got 2 EVs, you're gonna have to charge them both. But it's almost like if we drive your EV, this one will be parked.
You're totally right. Yeah.
So we don't, when we get home that night, we charge one, the other one's charged.
Yeah, absolutely. That makes sense.
So I was going through that in my mind of like, how do we estimate how much we'll actually charge?
Lori, if you're still here, I'd be interested to know how many panels you have. I wish that like you could just, solar is really interesting. So I wish you could just say, well, they have 12 panels, so 12 panels it will be. But like someone could have 20 panels and those panels produce a different amount of energy depending on their surroundings. And
it's like the guy asked, he goes, do you have an idea of your energy usage based off what you did in Colorado? And I'm like, no, because in Colorado, first of all, we were in a townhome. Second of all,
we're in a ranch now, so
we're
on 3 levels.
Yeah,
the plane.
That's the Oceanside Airport coming in. So anyways, Colorado's weather is so different to here that we literally, they're just the other day, they had a like 50 some degree temperature drop in one day. It actually dropped.
It was in an hour or something.
30 degrees in an hour. So there were days where we would run the AC and then we'd have to turn on the heat that night, which it like bugs me as being energy efficient person. But it was literally, there were times where it's 75 degrees, and because it was a 2-story townhome, it was so hot upstairs. I'm like, I gotta run the AC. But then by that night, it was dropping to like in the low 30s, below 30. So I'd have to run the heat that night, and it was like, it sounds so stupid to have to flip flop like that. And because it was a townhome, we couldn't get a lot of cross wind. So I think we'll have a lot different efficiency.
And like Lori says, she has a small house with this roof, so they got 11 panels. And because our house is a ranch, we actually have quite a good chunk of roof space.
Our neighbor across the street has 20 panels, but looking throughout the neighborhood, since we're all about the same size, it looks like people have anywhere from, I think 10 to, there's a lot of like 12, 14, 16, and then there's that one there's one that has over 20.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Stater Bros. What's that?
It's a grocery store.
Oh, yeah. Gotta learn all the stuff out here too. Like, what's a grocery store?
And we're almost done, by the way, because we're almost back to the mission. And
we are almost
my
done.
throat's tired because I've been just rambling.
Thank you guys so much for joining us for this. I see a couple of you have liked the video, much appreciated, and we really appreciate you hanging out. It's so fun and it's so nice to do. And like Patrick said when we started this, it's been a crazy couple months, and yeah, this is something that's been in process for many years, but it all kind of happened in one go, and it feels like we're very out of touch because we're like behind on editing and all that. So it's really cool to be able to do a live stream and just like hang out, and it very much feels like we're hanging out with you guys and taking you on a tour. And
we forgot how to film today.
Oh, I know, totally. Like, what is the mic?
Like,
where do
we gotta hook up the mic. Where does this go again? But yeah, I feel out of sync, and we really need to
get
edit some
back in.
videos, make some
Yeah.
videos.
He's got T-Raps, that video coming out soon. I will
Probably
have
Monday.
fully charged vlog coming out soon if you want to see
With the discount code
shenanigans.
for T-Raps.
Discount code for T-Raps. T-Raps is really cool. I think you like them because they're a family business.
Yeah, it was basically EV enthusiasts. They have a Tesla and they wanted to create some protection for it. And then they're like, we like EVs, so let's expand to Mach-E, Rivian.
And it's basically because we've been wanting to protect the A-pillar, the B-pillar for ages, you know, where you press the button and everything, B and C pillar, and all the piano black on the bottom. So Patrick actually installed that in a rush when we were out here. We drove, all the videos that are coming, we drove Lucifer Tucifer out here and dropped it off, and Patrick filmed the T-Rex video, and then we left.
So for the excitement, so the return video from San Diego is going to have an exciting bit. I'll give away a little bit of a spoiler. We went through like one of the worst thunderstorms I've ever driven in my life, with a little bit of hail. Luckily it was small. And then coming to San Diego, we were taking the different route.
Ooh. Lane merges.
Somebody wanted to cut us off, but they were not allowed. So then coming out here this last time, our thrill, excitement was we almost ran out of charge. So we ended up...
Oh, that was
getting a bit desperate, but that
was our fault.
Somewhat.
That is coming in the video soon.
You guys can decide whose fault it was.
Never pass a charging station. Now we've decided, don't be cocky. Don't think you're gonna be okay. You'll see the video.
But see, exciting videos coming.
Exciting, hopefully. Now we have to edit them.
Yeah.
Sorry, let's
go home and edit.
We should go home and edit. Jace has 12 panels, but it's never sunny in the UK. 33 pence per kilowatt. Oh,
okay.
I'm not sure of the exchange rate. So
that's a bit. That's
a bit. Well, okay, so they have like 9 tiers of different pricing.
They have a lot of tiers
out here in California, and we're not sure. We're like on a base tier, but they have 5 different EV tiers or something like that. I'm sure if Stefan's on here, he will correct me. But they have a bunch of different tiers with different pricing. So like one of them is when it is like the what is it called when it's the highest cost pricing, whatever. It's like 64 cents a kilowatt. Wow, like it's very high. Oh, we're already at the mission.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wrap it up, lady.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just teasing.
Oh, and Stefan's on EV25.
We didn't go to an EV one yet because we didn't have the car out here and we didn't have level 2 charging, but we just got on one of the tier programs and we'll have to reevaluate. The car keeps deciding to charge because we're on level 1 and it's like, you're not going to reach the charge time, so it starts charging and I'm like, would you stop that? It's expensive and I don't need the charge. So I think I'm going to adjust.
We're not on the most expensive rate, but it also means we're not getting the cheapest. So I think our peak, that's what I was looking for. It's like 40?
And we work from home, so we have a bit high usage during the day. But that's something else I want to play around with Emporia, because like one of the things it'll do is say like it'll charge your laptop, and then when it hits the peak rate, it disconnects from power and lets you run off a battery for as long as you can, so that you're not using, even though it's, you know, not a huge amount of electricity, it all adds up, it all keeps getting added to your total. So it'll do stuff, it can do stuff like that. So I thought, you know, some experimenting I got to do and see how useful that is and how much of a pain, you know, like I don't want to obsess over all of this stuff.
But
flip it around and get to see it.
Why did I try to do that while we're going over a bump? Thank you.
So
we're back at the mission. By the way, Stefan says his car does 90 miles a day, so you definitely want to get the cheapest rate as much as possible. Thank you guys so much for joining us for a we need alliteration, Mach-E mission meet up, a Christmas live stream.
Christmas car.
Christmas car.
We're gonna go home and edit so you guys can have some exciting videos to watch.
Hopefully.
And then I want to try to swing at a bit of an angle since there's nobody around.
Whoa,
Oh, there we
Steve
go.
has 28 panels. Steve, are you in SoCal? 28 panels, that must be amazing. Okay, that's
And we
a
don't,
lot.
you know, we don't have. I'm just gonna have to pull in because there's
Yeah.
somebody coming around. But yeah, we don't we don't have AC, but we may have AC. So there's some things. You know, if you guys have any advice, just let us know. Drop it in the comments.
Yes.
But anyways,
Oh, Lori listened while she was doing Christmas cooking. That warms my heart to know. It's like we shared the whole experience together. We're gonna go make cookies. But I know you did say you don't want to be like too particular about the solar stuff, but we do want to learn as much as we can so we can share info with you guys. And it feels like we can ask more questions of these people because we're like, we're gonna tell people, right?
we're gonna learn as much
We're
as
gonna
we
learn.
can.
Yeah.
And I think we may throw some of that stuff on EV Explorer because it'll get really nerdy.
Yeah.
But we will. Yeah. Oh yeah. And we have gas appliances right now. So yes, we
Yes.
are already thinking ahead of like. We don't have a gas range. I mean, we don't have electric range, but let's plan for that because if we're running one off of solar, one off of gas, of course, solar would be preferable. So
Totally.
we were telling the one guy the other day. Oh, by the way, efficiency. Let's look at this. 3 miles per kilowatt hour. We drove 40 miles.
Huh. I know it seems about right.
40.1
Does
miles.
that seem like less, more?
We've been talking a long time.
We have been
should go.
talking a long time.
Okay. Thank you guys. If you haven't already, give us a thumbs up.
And thank you, Steve, for sharing your info. Obviously,
Yeah.
we're in the same area. He's in Orange County. Thank you so much for joining us. Lori, thank you for doing your Christmas cooking. Hopefully you guys are safe, happy, healthy, warm, no longer in an Arctic freeze if you're somewhere anywhere that isn't here.
And not testing positive for COVID
Yeah.
like us.
Aw. Very, very happy holidays, and we'll see you guys soon.
Bye. Stay warm.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. You got to hit end.
Where? How?
The X.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. And then end. There you go.